In the heart of the bustling city, renowned musician Julian Blackwood sat at his piano, fingers poised over the keys. His latest composition, Echoes in the Abyss, was nearing completion. The melody seemed to come alive as he played it, transporting him to a realm beyond the confines of reality. Little did he know his creation would summon an ancient entity, one that had lain dormant for centuries. As Julian finished the final notes, a chill ran down his spine. The room began to tremble, and the air grew thick with an otherworldly energy. He felt an unseen presence closing in around him like a shroud of darkness. Suddenly, the lights flickered and died, plunging the room into an eerie silence. From the shadows, a figure emerged. It was tall and imposing, its features indistinguishable from the darkness that surrounded it. Julian tried to step back, but his feet seemed rooted to the spot. The entity began to take shape, its form coalescing into something ancient and malevolent. "You have summoned me," the creature declared in a voice that sent shivers down Julian's spine. "You have disturbed the balance of the universe. What do you want from me?" Julian stammered, trying to keep his wits about him. "I will demand your soul as payment for this affront," the entity replied, its words dripping with malice. "You may try to resist, but I have been awakened by your melody. You are mine now." As the entity's words hung in the air, Julian felt a creeping sense of dread. He knew he had to think quickly if he was to survive this ordeal. With a surge of adrenaline, he launched into an impromptu performance, playing the piano with reckless abandon. The music poured out of him like a torrent, a desperate attempt to placate the entity and buy himself time. The creature watched, its expression unreadable, as Julian's fingers danced across the keys. But despite his best efforts, the melody only seemed to enrage the entity further. It began to laugh, a sound that was both deafening and beautiful. The air vibrated with its energy, making Julian's head spin. In a last-ditch effort, Julian turned to his music theory books, hoping to find some clue as to how to appease the creature. As he flipped through the pages, one phrase caught his eye: "The power of harmony lies not in the notes themselves, but in the space between them." With newfound hope, Julian began to improvise, weaving together disparate melodies into a tapestry of sound that was both beautiful and terrifying. The entity watched, transfixed, as Julian's music conjured images of forgotten worlds and lost civilizations. Slowly, the creature's demeanor began to shift. Its laughter subsided, replaced by an unblinking gaze that seemed almost curious. Julian took advantage of the reprieve to launch into a bold new composition, one that spoke directly to the entity's own long-dormant soul. As the music swirled around him, Julian felt himself becoming one with the entity. He saw visions of ancient battles and forgotten histories, all woven together by the threads of sound. In this moment, he realized that his melody had not only summoned an ancient power, but had also offered it a chance to find peace. The entity began to fade, its form dissolving into the shadows like mist in sunlight. As the darkness receded, Julian collapsed onto the piano bench, exhausted but exhilarated. He knew that his music would never be the same again. The melody of madness had changed him forever, imbuing him with a newfound understanding of the power of sound and the secrets it held. As he rose to his feet, Julian smiled to himself, knowing that the echoes of the abyss would forever be a part of him.